Hey everybody, it's your jaemommma here, and today I want to talk about something that I did not know I had until it was pointed out to me. And when it was pointed out to me, even then I was still in a little bit of denial. But then I really got to looking and thinking, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's me. So if you want to find out what I have and what you probably have too, then go ahead and stick around, and I'll see you on the other side of the intro. Hey guys, again, it's jaemommma here. Thank you for choosing this video. I really appreciate it. So let's just jump right into it. So if you are familiar with the channel and have seen the last few videos that I have posted, then you might know that I have started therapy. Yay! Finally, I'm in therapy. And during the first therapy session, my therapist, she was asking me questions, and then like right before I was leaving, I guess she summarized all of the notes and all of that, to call her wisdom. And she said, you have a little bit of Superwoman Syndrome, don't you? And I said, you know what? I actually think I do. But it's crazy because just the day before, literally the day prior, I was reading this book. Hold on, let me go get it. I want to show you so I don't mess up the title. Alright, so I was reading Hey Little Black Girl, It's Your World, a book of motivational quotes, affirmations, and jewels dropped to educate, elevate, and empower today's black girl millennial. This is not a promo. This is not sponsored in any way. This is just, free game, as they would say. But I love this book. I read this book in, I don't know, 2-3 hours. It's a really quick read. So anyway, I should have like bookmarked the page, but anyway, there was this section, and the author, Frederica S. McGlown, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, but she said, a lot of us women, especially black women, have a little bit of Superwoman Syndrome. And I was like, what is that? No, I'm just goal oriented. I'm just tenacious, and that is true. You may be that, but that's Superwoman Syndrome. And even it goes a little bit further than that. Are you super particular? Yeah, especially after I had my son, I became particular. Are you maybe a little bit controlling? Maybe a little bit. Are you super driven, super goal oriented? Are you ever in a state of rest? Like, if you're not, then you probably have that Superwoman Syndrome. Are you able to delegate tasks and let people do things for you, or let people help you? Can you ask for help? And then as I was reading the book and talking to my therapist, I'm like, oh wow, that is 100% me. I'm always going. I always feel like I have to be doing something. I have a hard time sleeping because my mind is always going, always going. What's my next task? How can I be better tomorrow? And there's nothing wrong with being super driven and super ambitious, but you do have to take some time, one, maybe to ask for help, or even to take a break, because there's only so much that you can do in one day. And yes, I know you need to maximize your day, you need to maximize your time, but you also need to rest, and you also need to pause, and you also need to take a second. So I know that's really hard to do, and it's definitely easier said than done. But one thing that has helped me, and everyone's situations may be different, so some resources may not be available to you, but one thing that I have done, it's super simple, at least it has been super simple, is just letting my husband do. I'm like, I made this honey-do list on the refrigerator, right? And it really didn't even start out as a honey-do list. It started out as things that I need to accomplish, things that I need to do this week. So I would put, vacuum upstairs, wash some clothes, clean the microwave, mop the floor, vacuum the couches, vacuum the stairs, all this stuff that I need to do. And then my husband started doing some things on that list, and at first I was like, I got it. And then he was like, yo, I'm your husband, let me help you. And then that's when I was like, okay, maybe I can calm down a little bit and help him out. But I also think it's really easy for a stay-at-home mom, or maybe even a work-from-home mom. I'm not sure, because I don't get paid. I don't contribute to my household in that way, so I'm not sure. I can't really speak on that. But I know as a stay-at-home mom, it's tough. I almost feel like I have to be Superwoman, because if I'm not constantly doing and constantly accomplishing something, then one, I feel like I'm being lazy. I feel like I'm slouching. I feel like I'm freeloading. I feel like yeah, I'm a stay-at-home mom, but also like a stay-at-home wife, and my husband is taking care of me. But that is not the case at all. Not at all. Because, and I'll say this over and over again, this is always my argument, you know, being a stay-at-home mom, it's not a vacation. I'm not just chilling. I'm not just kicking my feet up. Now, don't get me wrong. Sometimes I do just chill, and sometimes I am just kicking my feet up. But you can never truly chill and never truly just kick your feet up when you're a stay-at-home mom, because that baby always wants something, always needs something, and you're always wanting to do something for that child. But anyway, I digress. So sometimes I feel obligated to be on the move and obligated to do something, because I don't want my husband to think I'm lazy, and I don't want to feel lazy or feel like I'm taking advantage of the situation. Quick side note, I bought this whole entire cape just for this video, and I forgot to put it on. So I'm just gonna, you know, take a few seconds just to pose in my cape that I purchased for this video. Anyway, to help alleviate some of that stress or some of that need to feel like Superwoman, ask for help. Even if it's just, you know, can you watch the baby for 5 minutes? Can you change this diaper? Can you throw that load of laundry in the dryer for me? Or, you know, just realizing that you can't get it all done in one day. No matter what people say, I'm trying to make 36 hours out of this 24. That's not a bad mindset to be in, but sometimes you have to realize you only have 24 hours, and you have to take a break. You have to slow down and think, what's the worst that can happen if this task isn't completed to the utmost pristine or perfect condition? Do you have to saute the shrimp the way you did last time? Do these clothes have to be hung up instead of folded? You know, little things like that. What happens if you just skip one day of sweeping the floor, and the world is not going to come to a screeching halt? It's not going to fall off of its axis. You know, nothing is going to happen if you just take a minute, take a step back, take a pause, ask for help, and treat yourself. Really, I could have summarized this whole video. This whole video could have been 5 seconds by saying, take a break and treat yourself, because that's really what it comes down to, and that's really what you really need to do. And trust me, I get it. I get the need for being Superwoman, or feeling like you need to be Superwoman regardless of your situation. I get it as a woman, and especially as a Black woman. Sometimes you feel like you have to carry it all on your back, but you don't have to. Not all of the time, you know. So hopefully that helped. That's just something that's been on my mind and something that I wanted to share with you all. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it, share it with a friend, share it with another Superwoman. Maybe this will help her out. And if you really liked it and want to see some more content, be sure to subscribe, turn on those post notifications, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.